Police suspect found! Show me how! Get your hands in the air! Get your hands in the fucking air so I can see him now!
I was only 13, but I got accused of killing a classmate. I kept saying I didn't do it, but no one listened. SWAT broke down our door, slammed me to the floor like I was a threat, and dragged me into a cop car. I was frozen, no clue what was happening. Since I'm a minor, my parents were allowed to give me a lawyer, but when we got to the station, they panicked. We didn't know anyone, so we had to take the public defender. They told me I could choose someone to be with me. I paid my dad to sit through the questioning and stay for the blood test. He said yes, without even thinking. He stayed right next to me during the medical check, held my hand the whole time, like I'd disappear if he let go. The lawyer told us we could say no to giving them my phone. We did. But when the cops said I had to strip for a search, my dad snapped. He tried to argue, tried to stop it. They just told him it was procedure. His jaw locked, his fist clenched. But in the end, they surrounded me. Under the bright light in that cold room, I had to take everything off. I was 13, and I looked like a ghost under that light. My dad's eyes broke. That was the first time I saw what real helplessness looked like.
Okay, and if I can just ask you to lift up your penis, I need to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum.
They finished the search and gave me clothes from the station. I hadn't even recovered from the shame when the lawyer said, "Get ready, they're about to start." I forced myself to stay calm. I knew what to say and what not to, but the calmer I got, the more nervous my dad became. He kept glancing at me, then turned to the lawyer and whispered, "What should I be doing right now?" The lawyer didn't sugarcoat it. He said if the cops were allowed to break in and take my blood, then they must have had real evidence. They hit my dad like a gut punch. He believed I was innocent, but now I could see doubt on his face. He stopped looking at me, just sat down in the waiting room and said quietly, "Tell me what really happened." Before I could answer, an officer came in. It was time for official questioning. The victim was a girl in my English class. We barely spoke, but last night she left home at 8,000 Andy, and 2 hours later her body was found. The report said she was gone between 9,030 and 10,030. They said she had 7 wounds. Then they played the footage. It showed me following her. Then we had a struggle in the parking lot. In the video, you could clearly see me swinging something at her. It hit my dad hard. He couldn't sit still anymore, and I finally broke. I don't even know if I screamed. All I remember was the pain. Not physical pain, something deeper.